What is up guys, it's your boy I'm here, back with another Wrath of the Lich King Classic gold making video. So today I wanted to make a video on how I'm personally making gold in Wrath of the Lich King Classic right now, just to give you guys some updates and some information and some news I'm guessing, on just how to make gold in general and just sharing my usual daily gold making routine. So for those of you who don't know, the WoW token has just been put into Wrath of the Lich King Classic. If I just go to shop right here, you can see the WoW token right here. Right now the price is sitting on 9.5k. Now this is going to fluctuate based on supply and demand, based on how many people are buying the WoW token with real life cash to get gold in the game, and how many people are buying it through gold in the game to get game time as well. The WoW token is something you can exchange for game time, so basically allowing me to buy game time with the gold. Now this could spice up gold making quite a bit. Some people might want to farm gold in the game to play the game for free, and some people might opt to not farm at all and just to cash out and get some gold. Either way, I want to share with you how I'm making gold now with the WoW token. Now with the WoW token, there's one thing I usually do. There's one like shift in my mindset, because the value of gold is going to be like different now, right? If you were farming 500 gold per hour before the WoW token, that's somewhat okay. And at the launch of Wrath, we were doing like 1 to 1.5k gold per hour, which was pretty good back then. Now that's the equivalent of what, 3 to 4 bucks per hour. So it would be way more efficient in terms of farming just to go to work and buy a WoW token with that cash. That being said, there are a lot of ways to still make gold in Wrath that are very competitive, even against like going to work and buying the WoW token, which is always going to be the best way to make gold. But let's talk about how I'm making gold then. Number one is flipping items. I'm selling a lot of items on a daily basis. I log in once per day just to like try to maximize how much gold I make by playing as little as possible. So there are some items that I personally do like flipping. For example, Ebon Weave can fluctuate all the way from 85 gold to 110 gold on pretty much a daily basis. That one is a pretty safe and pretty good flipping opportunity. They are flying off the market like just tonight from midnight or 3 AM until 1 PM right now. I usually put up auctions either late night or early morning. So right now we sold quite a few of those. We bought them for about 85 gold each and selling them for 110 gold each, which after the auction house cut should give me about 20 gold profit per Ebon Weave, like 15 gold profit maybe. It's not the most profit, but it's about 10 to 15% profit, which once you start scaling, it really goes up, right? So in my mailbox right now, we have 7.4k, and once again, between 15 and 20% are profit. There are some items you can flip for even more, like the Ravasor Hatchling, for example. This one I'm actually farming for, and I'll show you where I farm for those in the farming section of this video, but you can also buy them and flip them if you want to, because these guys are going to be selling based on someone wanting that pet for their completionist, right? They are trying to get achievement points by pet or something, and they're going to pay whatever the price is, as long as it's not absurd. I've sold Ravasur's Hashlings for 900 gold, so here we have one for 300 gold. This one I could have bought and flipped for even more, but I just sold it for 300. Titanium ores, I'm just offloading a bit. Moonshroud, same thing as Ebon Weave, you can actually flip that one really well. Now let's see if any of my favorite investments and flips have been selling. Here we go, Damp Scale Basilisk's Eyes. This one is a super easy flip right now. I have sold them for way more than this price as well. Like here we have 10 gold each, and they're selling for a lot. I bought them for 3 gold each not long ago, and I'm selling them for 10 gold each now. That is a 300% profit over just about a month or so, because they fluctuate so much on a daily or weekly basis. So buy them when they're cheap and just buy every single one of them, because they're very difficult to farm, they're very tedious to farm, and there's not going to be that many people actively farming for them. So by buying all of them, you can control the market on this one very easily. I'm also trying to do the same thing when it comes to pristine black diamonds. They're also kind of difficult and weird and tedious to farm. So for these ones, buy them cheap, buy all of them and start offloading, and then you can sell them for absolutely absurd prices. As you can see right here in my sold list on TSM, I've been selling them for anywhere between 3 gold and 18 gold and 97 silver. That is a pretty big disparity between the lowest and the highest point. So if you can buy them at the lowest point and sell them at the highest point and do that constantly over over and over again, there is so much profit to be made. On moist wrath materials, you're looking at 15 to 25% profit, but when you just go back and look at TBC materials and vanilla WoW materials, you can literally double your gold. Same thing with golden pearls. Now that we have the joyous journeys active, more people are farming for heirlooms, more people are using heirlooms, and more people are enchanting their heirlooms. So golden pearls are a pretty good flipping opportunity right now. You can buy them super cheap and sell them super expensive. That being said, if you're playing on Pyrewood, I have quite a few of these myself, so if you're buying all of them, well, you're just basically going to be buying my stock, so feel free to. Either way, Spellweave, same thing again as well, right? Righteous Orbs as well, all the way between probably 10 gold and 30 gold for this one. Sold quite a few of them for 30 gold each. Pretty good, like, flipping opportunity. Okay, with that being said, let's go into some farms, and what I like to do here is trying to maximize how much gold I get while doing other activities at the same time, or some farms where you can check materials and items once per day or once every few hours. So basically hunting for a rare mob, for example, a rare spawn and so on. That way you can get probably 500 gold by logging in once. So log in for 1 minute, get 500 gold. That is pretty good gold per hour. At that point you're looking at probably 30k gold per hour, which is like 3 WoW tokens per hour, but you can be lucky or unlucky. You can log in, the item you're looking for might not be there, but I'm trying to like space out my alt in as many different places as possible to maximize how much gold I'm getting. Instead of going for a gold farm where you get like a steady gold per hour, just try to min-max how much gold you're getting by just logging into different places, hunting for rare items, and trust me, they do sell. So first of all, we have these battle pet locations. I think it's 4 locations for like it's like hatchlings. It's dinosaur hatchlings. You have the Ravasaur hatchling, you have the darting hatchling, and all those hatchlings, right? They have 4 different locations, and I have one alt on every single location, and every now and then when I log in, every single one of them is available. So I can get all 4, and I'm selling them from anywhere between 200 gold to 1000 gold per hatchling. If I'm lucky and get all 4 of them, that is about 1.5 to 2k gold on my server, at most times at least. So in that case, I log in for 2 minutes and I get 2000 gold. That's not too bad, right? I would say that's pretty good. One more farm that I'm personally doing, which again I'm just going to go back to the auction house right now to show you some prices, is that whenever I'm leveling alts, we have the Joyous Journeys event active right now in Wrath, giving you plus 50% experience. Now when I'm leveling alts, I'm trying to grab Herbalism and Mining. Now some herbs are actually selling for a decent amount, so Swift Thistle for example, this one is selling for 2 gold and 15 silver. It's not too much, but imagine you're actively just leveling a character. Getting a couple hundred gold, like 500 to 1000 gold while leveling, can make a massive difference. And it's, if anything, it's just free gold you're getting anyway, right? While leveling. If your main focus is leveling that character during the Joyous Journeys, all the gold you're getting is just a bonus. So Herbalism is pretty good, but the one I really wanted to highlight is Mining. So for example, Mithril. When you get to being able to go for Mithril, let me just go for Mithril ore instead of anything else. So Mithril ore, for example, yeah, this one is selling for over 5 gold each for Mithril ore. So when you get to zones like, for example, the Hinterlands, Tanaris, just run circles in those zones and you will find so much Mithril. And I'm telling you, if you have Herbalism and Mining while you're leveling, and you level from level 1 to level 80 and always keep both professions up to date, you're probably going to get anywhere between 2 and 10,000 gold, depending on how lucky you are with respawns, of course. But either way, that's just like extra gold you're getting while you're leveling a character. So let's say you get 5,000 gold, that's half a WoW token, basically giving you 2 weeks of game time while you're leveling your character anyway. So have these professions, Herbalism and Mining. For Herbalism, pick up just about anything, and for Mining, focus a lot on Mithril ore. When you get to zones like Tanaris and the Hinterlands, just run circles, try to look for those veins while you're questing. Now personally, when I have all of this gold, I usually also put all of those gold back into items as something that I like to call investment. Investing into items, watching that gold multiply. So for example, right now by going into TSM, you can see my ledger or my actual TSM dashboard shows that I only have 17,000, but by going into my ledger and looking at all of my characters, how much gold I have and the value of my items, they're all the way up to 592,193 gold, which actually isn't that that much in terms of real life value right now thanks to the WoW token. That's about 1,200 bucks if I did my math correctly, right? Should be something like that. But yeah, we have almost 600k, and I have a video on phase 3 investments that I published quite some time ago, I believe, so there's not really any investments videos planned until phase 4 is announced, or actually on the way or something. But if you want to, I have access. You can get access to all of my investment by checking out my Wrath of the Lich King Classic Gold Guide, which is linked down below. And right now, this one is on sale as well. You can get it for under 10 bucks. This is the cheapest that a guide has ever been. And you also get access to a private Discord community where I share more investments. You get access to like more investments and more gold making opportunities that I never publish on YouTube. Plus, you get access to you get early access to just about everything. So when I'm sharing my investments, I always share them there first, so you can buy them before everyone else does. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely consider checking that out down below. We literally have people that have made over hundreds of thousands of gold with that guide. Just last week, I got a message from one person who had made 350,000 gold thanks to that guide. So based on that, that's 35 months of free game time basically, just from that guide, just as a reference point. Either way, check it out through the link down below. That is pretty much what I have for you today, just a quick update on gold making in Wrath. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like down below, leave a comment as well, subscribe for future videos, and that's just about everything. Thank you, as always, so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.